Okay, if you look at your hand, your thumb actually, comes in contact with your knuckle region. It does not stretch all the way to this last knuckle because that would be strange. So this gives me the opportunity to kind of show you what advantages you might have to using that control rotate type of maneuver. So in here, if I go like this, okay, and then do a rotate in that area, you can see I'm never going to kind of get anything with rotate to actually match up. So I'm going to kind of use move, and I can start moving that huge form back quite a bit. Okay, and if I start losing enough resolution or enough of my thumb, I can always use a move tool later over here a little bit more by masking a little bit more off and moving it a little bit more. Now let's pretend that I'm never going to be able to get a good edge loop in here or a good flow using control, right? Okay, so that's where you start getting into using the lasso tool. Okay, now if you use the lasso tool correctly, good things happen. So right here, if I draw this out holding control, I have this black. And if I hit Alt as I draw out, I have white. Okay, white means unmask, and black means mask. So I can start feathering this out or masking off. So I can mask off this entire region here, and I can mask it off using the edge loops or whatever I might need. I can strengthen up the mask. That's a really handy thing to do with this tool, is to really strengthen up the mask. And then I can go in here with the move tool, and you might find that, see how it just moves these one group of polys. Alright, so if it's too tight, don't forget you have the blur mask mode on, and you can blur that out. And now you're getting a much better kind of move that doesn't interfere with too much of the upper part of the hand. Now when I see something like this in here, I'm not going to sit there and concentrate on using that rotate maneuver using the transpose tool, because I know there is much better ways of just going in here with the move tool at a lower level and then kind of moving stuff around. So I would just kind of do one of these maneuvers to it. Alright, so there we go. Now it's more lined up to an actual hand. And we can start playing around with the lower mesh a little bit better.